Taoists, since ancient times, have had this concept called Wu Wei. It's the idea of acting without unnecessary effort, responding to what the moment calls for, rather than forcing something due to ego-driven motives. This is why the legendary Hollywood actor Bruce Lee said, "Be like water." Water doesn't force its way. It goes where there's the least resistance, which allows it to flow harmoniously. When we learn to manifest, we're learning to flow toward our desired goals. If we force things, try to go where it doesn't work, or miss opportunities that arise naturally, manifestation becomes much harder. It's like someone who's very talented at writing and reading but struggles with math, trying to pursue engineering just because they dream of a respected career. That would be a desire based on ego, ignoring the natural flow in their life, which may point them toward the humanities rather than the sciences. Though less respected by some, a field like humanities would allow them to thrive and ease the entire process of living. By choosing paths that flow naturally, as Taoists teach through Wu Wei, there are far more opportunities to manifest other aspects in life. Most people aren't trying to manifest just one thing. We want improvements in our love life, career, family relationships, mental and physical health, time for hobbies, and so on. Sometimes choosing a manifestation that goes slightly against our natural flow can require so much effort that it drains other areas of life, even if we achieve the primary goal. It often just isn't worth it. Remember the part of the law of attraction that's about appreciating what we already have and practicing gratitude. This is where a more fluid and harmonious energy enters our lives, allowing us to manifest alongside others who are vibrating at a similar frequency. We shouldn't let the ego decide what we want to manifest. For example, in relationships, we might aim to attract someone who is physically stunning and wealthy. But months or years into the relationship, we might realize that person has a very negative energy, making the relationship not worth it. This wouldn't happen if we were vibrating with a more harmonious and peaceful energy, cultivated by gratitude, authenticity, meditation, connecting with nature, and practicing healthy habits within our capabilities. It's part of the natural order of the universe that we tune into things with energy similar to ours. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to force something with someone who isn't in tune with them, thinking, "I can change this person," or saying things like opposites attract, and so on. But when it comes to a person's overall energy, if you're someone who tries to stay healthy, positive, and vibrates at a frequency of happiness, trying to be close to someone who might drag you down is one of the most dangerous things you can do. Remember the water and flow, like a little river, toward where you feel best and where things come more naturally. Focus your energy on changing yourself, finding a rhythm and actions where things unfold harmoniously. Change yourself so that little by little, the world around you changes too. Another concept Taoists talk about is vital energy, which they call qi. Energy needs to keep moving but should not be spent wastefully. If we see our energy and effort as a resource to be used wisely, we'll find it easier to remove things from our lives that only drain us and seek more of what recharges and regenerates us, like healthy habits, meditation, spending time in nature, avoiding addictions and screen time, eating well, and surrounding ourselves with people who resonate with us. If we resist opportunities that arise, resist the present moment, or, worse, if we resist cutting out things that are only holding us back and that we already know need to change, we would be acting like a rock, like a solid object. But if we remember and strive to be like water, which changes course as the terrain shifts, we can find greater harmony and peace when trying to shift realities, manifest what we've longed for, or even readjust what we're manifesting to better fit our lives and abilities. That's the message of today's video. Subscribe, like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. If you stayed until the end, leave a comment so I know you're watching to the end. Thank you all. Goodbye.